All right, so this is what I'm doing today. I'm wiring up the inputs and outputs for the Terminator X, and how I'm doing that is, well, one, I'm using a factory manual here. If you want wiring, you got to get these, okay? You got to get a book. So anyways, you can go into the software and you can control what turns on what in the inputs and outputs. Right now I got the gray and yellow B12 going to the radiator fan. I have that on a ground, okay? And you can switch positive and negative on the Terminator system. So right now I have it grounded to the radiator fan. I have this wiring going to the truck, the white connector, C24. It's a dark blue and pink wire right here, which would be 17, radiator fan, relay control, and this is for the 5.9, white 32-way connector right there. Let's go over to the truck. Here's the wiring connector to the computer, white connector, 32 pin, dark blue pink, same as the book, pin 17. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off. I have my inputs and outputs right here. I think it's yellow, maybe. B12. Okay, so B12, gray, yellow. That's the fan to the radiator. Okay, got it marked. So I'll just do that. So it's not actually going into the computer. It's just using the computer harness that's already traced all the way to the fuse block. So I don't have to be cutting and splicing wires there. Plus, I have the Terminator X going in through the firewall right there. I have the wires right here. I don't need to, spin them across the engine. All right, so let's test it out. There it is, wired in. B12, fan, radiator. Pinned it to the inputs, outputs. That goes straight to the fan relay, the original fan relay, which is that one right here. Programmed it. Let's see if the fan comes on. I am in the output test. Go to the electronic fan. Yep. It works. Now, you're probably wondering why I use the butt connector. Well, I'm going to get everything hooked up, and when I have exactly what I need, where it needs to go, how I want it, then I will cut those out. I'll solder them, heat shrink them, wire loom, the whole thing. But for right now, I just got to make sure I got it wired correctly and make sure everything else works before I finalize everything.